Reflections on the Online Facilitation Experience by Ruth Bowman. The act of reflection is decidedly educational. It is simply an opportunity through which one can learn from experience. Reflection can take numerous forms and touch on an endless variety of issues. It furthers learning and inspires provocative thought and action. Most of all, it can benefit the individual and the community of learners. In this paper, I will use my reflections on my experiences in this course to expand upon the ideas I presented in my first paper on developing a philosophy of online education. The readings, discussions, and acting as a facilitator of one of the weekly seminars have combined as a learning experience, inspiring further research into the skills and knowledge needed to successfully facilitate an online course. In February of this year, I presented my opinions and research on developing my own philosophy of online education in my paper, My Philosophy of Online Facilitation Learning, Theoretical Foundations of Online Facilitation and Community Building, a Foundation for Practice. In this paper, I discuss the evolution of my philosophy of education as a result of combining various learning theories, 31 years of personal experience in primary classrooms, previous courses in Royal Roads University Master of Learning and Technology program, assigned readings, interactions with my fellow students in the MLAT program, the MLAT community, and interactions with the various internet communities. However, reflecting upon what I had discovered in previous courses, readings, and discussions, I had become aware of the limitations of my philosophy when applied to facilitating an online course for adult learners. I also became aware that these courses, readings, and discussions indicated that a philosophy of online education was still developing, and although there were promising ideas of what this philosophy could entail, there was not a clear philosophy yet. I have reflected on combining existing theories with my experiences as both a facilitator and a learner while participating in the seminars to more clearly state my philosophy of an online education. I have discovered that I am no nearer in stating a philosophy of online education than I was while writing my first paper. Reflection on the evolution of these theories and mammoth hunting have provided me with a more clear reason why I cannot. Current philosophies of education have built upon the traditional ways humans have learned new skills and knowledge throughout the evolution and history of our species. The knowledge and skills taught have been slowly refined and expanded over the centuries, while the teaching tools and learning environments have changed even more slowly and gradually. The philosophies have reflected this by slowly being modified and changed over the years as well. Objectivism and behaviorism learning environments promote a static, rigid learning environment. A teacher operating from a primarily objective view is more likely to believe that a course must present a body of knowledge to be learned. The effective transmission of the body of knowledge becomes of central importance. According to behaviorists, it is possible to reinforce through reward or punishment the association between any particular stimulus or even and a particular response. No, boy, I am the lead hunter, and I will teach you how to hunt the way we have always hunted. We will not use the new feathered spears. Uh-oh, I think this is the punishment part of not listening to the lead hunter. A learner-centered philosophy moved to the forefront as educators realized that a hands-on approach to teaching was more effective. Constructivism encouraged learner engagement in exploring and learning new skills and knowledge, rather than relying on the teacher to impart this wisdom. According to this view, we construct new knowledge rather than simply acquire it by memorization or through transmission from those who know to those who did not know. We construct meaning by assimilating information, relating it to our existing knowledge, and cognitively processing it, that is, thinking about it. Social constructivists believe that this process works best through discussion and social interaction, allowing us to test and challenge our own understandings with those of others. This new feathered spear really works. We can shoot a mammoth from far away. Show me how to make one. The connectivist theory is described as a theory for the digital age, where individuals learn and work in a networked environment. Ali felt this theory should be used to guide the development of online learning, since the other learning theories were developed before we became a networked world. I have traveled a long way to learn and work with you. Show me how to use your feathered spear shooter. I believe even the connectivist theory may be found lacking due to the rapid changes in mobile technology and social networks' influence on learners and learning environments. Today for our network, we are here to examine the newly discovered frozen woolly mammoth. Scientists have been hunting for such a mammoth for years. Pictures of this mammoth with 2 arrows stuck in his backside have been seen all over the world due to people posting images taken with their cell phones. Log on to www.woolymammothsorump.com for more details. Although we don't teach people to hunt woolly mammoths anymore, we have used the same teaching techniques for thousands of years, and in some places we still do. Today, the new skills and knowledge available for learners require facilitators to support and guide learning, not to be the source of all knowledge and skills. Although we can travel to other parts of the world to learn new skills and knowledge by interacting with other learners and facilitators, many of us travel there through the internet while seated somewhere by our computer. Although we may use our computers to access programs and courses to gain the new knowledge and skills, today many people are using mobile technology and social networks to reach this learning. Acting on my inability to state a philosophy for online education, I have discovered the historical philosophies of education are based on the traditional ways of teaching, slowly growing and expanding skills and knowledge. Today, facilitators are teaching rapidly growing and expanding skills and knowledge with innovative teaching methods using evolving and new technologies. As I stated in my first paper, I believe it is premature to define a particular theory of online learning, but I believe it is possible to use existing theories to design learning materials for online learning. Behaviorist strategies can be used to teach the facts, cognitive strategies, the principles and processes, and constructive strategies to teach the real life and personal applications and contextual learning. Connectivism should be used to guide the development of online learning.